Yo, what up gamers, I'm ViewPortArk and I'm a Master Tier ADC main on the EUS server. In this video, I'll be showing you how to carry on Jinx. Jinx has been one of the strongest ADCs in the game since the end of last season, and with a new lethal tempo, her immense potential to solo carry games and outplay opponents has only dramatically increased. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more educational ADC content that'll teach you how to play like a Master ADC player. Alright gamers, so as we get into lane here, unfortunately it seems that I missed XP. That was really unfortunate because they didn't do anything in particular to the wave. They just hit the minions and apparently one of them died really fast for no reason. So that sucks. Instead of taking me 3 melees on the second wave to get to level 2, instead it'll take me like 3 melees and 2 casters. So that's something I gotta watch out for. With the level 2 power spike, even if we had the, actual potential to fight for the level 2, it's just not gonna be a thing for us. Alright, this was clearly a mistake to try and trade against them here. The Nami heal just undid all the damage it did. At least Killen just took a tower shot, so that's not too bad actually, compared to how it could have been. Just thinking it might be a little bit better though with the little shield. The fact that Nami wasn't in range to trade, but no. Anyway, now at least we're level 2, and after checking that potion, sitting on a little bit higher HP than Caitlyn, although she still has 3 potions. Anyway, this is a matchup where we outskill them really hard, so we don't have to play too aggressive here. The only thing I need to do is just match Caitlyn and farm, and what I can do is just try and, punish those bad plays or bad mispositionings from the Caitlyn. If I just W her there, then I can easily kite her and stay out of her range and just punish her for walking up, so that was a really big mistake from her. She got chunked out way too hard there. I don't think Lulu realizes I'm not hitting level 3 here, even if she is. But could still be a good fight though. Alright, there's an enemy jungler there unfortunately. I don't want to flash for Nami here, because yeah, she should die no matter what. I was close to taking down Killen as well. That's fine though. But yeah, one thing that I was also hesitant about going in there for was the fact that because they didn't leash them, it then started topside, and so she was obviously going to be around bot side sometime soon, so it was not really the greatest time to fight. Fortunately though, we do get a kill back there, even though there was only an assist for me. And Lulu here doesn't get the freeze, but she does force Killen to cancel her back in order to prevent the freeze, so that's pretty decent. Now to abuse this, we're just going to be slow pushing here. I don't have time to shove this wave into the turret and crash it and make her miss a ton of farm, even with a cancelled back. So the way we're going to maximize her loss of farm here is we're just going to push the wave as slowly as possible, which means almost like freezing, although it's not a frozen wave, so it's not going to like actually freeze, but just push the wave as slowly as possible so that their minions can kill as many of our minions as possible. If I push the wave faster, their minions die faster, and their minions are not going to deal as much damage, and they're not going to kill as many of my minions. Right? What I'm going to do here, though, is now that I've denied some of that first wave, I actually just want to crash this. I could continue trying to deny more farm, but I do want to play some vision here. And hopefully they won't be able to freeze the wave here. Yeah, if I were to continue slow pushing that wave, there's a chance that because we don't have vision down, then I could just gank again. And then if we die or get forced off of that wave, we're going to lose an entire wave. Unfortunately, they did freeze here. So that sucks. Lulu should not be roaming at a time like this. One thing that you should know if you're a support player and you want to roam, you can only roam when the wave is pushing to your ADC, not away from them. There's no way for me to farm right now. In fact, I'm actually being really greedy right now, trying to even get XP. Fortunately, they're not going to be able to punish me here, but why is she still mid? It's a really bad roam from Lulu. She's denying me so much farm here for absolutely no reason. All she's doing is just chilling mid and solo farming right now. So I'm just gonna back here, and hopefully that freeze will break soon eventually, I hope. Yeah, I think it's already broken. It's just ridiculous that she's still mid. It's costing me so much. I'm about 11 CS down on Caitlyn for no reason when we were about even. Just gonna go ahead and mute her. Alright, so the wave is pushing back towards us now. I'm just gonna try and get this cannon with the W. That's fine. I mean, the cannon isn't dying anyway, so she just basically tanked free W. Oh shit. Okay, I do live here. Good, because if I had died there, that would be a disaster. I mean, look at the massive wave that we're missing out on here. When you're getting pushed out against that far, I shouldn't have actually gone as aggressive as I did. I didn't go too aggressive, but it did open me up for the gank. And you have to be really careful you don't die in these situations, because it is such a huge loss to miss out on the entire wave there that's getting pushed in. Fortunately, I do live though, so it's not a tragedy. Although I do have to blow my flash. She probably didn't realize that I hadn't blown flash in the earlier fight. Kinda want to back her for Quiver. Because Lulu's, I think Lulu's gonna push this, so I kinda have to stay and make sure that we shove it in, but it's really risky though. Cause I think they have backed. But like in theory, I don't actually need this gold for my item, right? I'm gonna get Quiver either way. So by trying to shove that wave, if they potentially are trying to cheese from some brush, then we open ourselves up to getting cheesed that way. Also, yeah, there's just what happened here. There's the potential for them to arrive into lane in time to just tank the wave and just freeze it. Whereas the wave state before, it was perfectly even, and they weren't gonna get in line to, get in lane in time to shove that in, right? Because I would just recall instantly and get it back to lane before they could shove that in. So we would both miss about even amounts of farm, almost. Maybe they would miss slightly less because they had better tempo on the recall. But it's not too bad. Whereas now this freeze is just gonna completely fuck us. Well, okay, it's already frozen now, thankfully, but it did miss a lot of unnecessary farm there because they set up that freeze initially. If they just tanked it away further away from the turret, then they would still have maintained the freeze. So at the very least, it's not the end of the world. But definitely missed a lot of unnecessary farm there just for shoving an unnecessary wave. That was completely greedy. Anyway, I'm just going to be farming these golems while I wait for them to crash this wave under turret. There's no need for me to be overextended if I could just be doing something else to increase my farm. I could just wait for the wave to push in. Alright, I kind of fucked up that wave. Oh well. The thing is, I don't want to go into minigun and just walk up and lost at every single caster individually, because that opens me up to a lot of poke from Caitlyn. So I didn't get all the lost hits there, but honestly I think it's worth it, because I did get most of the lost hits and it didn't cost me any HP whatsoever. Okay, forced her flash with the ult. She's gonna die either way, so the only downside is kept her alive a little bit longer so she could damage Evelynn, but Evelynn doesn't even die. Didn't get the assist either, but that's fine. I did get the assist on Diana at least.
Whatever. Let's just start shooting.
Yeah, so instead of slow pushing here, I just want to try and crash this as fast as I can. Try and make sure that we can get this into the turret before they get a chance to try and freeze it. So I'm gonna have to shove another wave here, unfortunately. But I'm already, like I said, I've already got enough gold for my next pack, which is going to be a pickaxe. Any further gold that I would get from an extra wave, again, it changes nothing, so there's no point going for that. It would just be pure greed. Oh. Okay, nice. Good assist from that one. Perfect. That's actually huge then. We'll just stay and collect some platings and maybe another wave. Maybe Evelyn's sticking around for more. Okay, I'm going to have to rotate over here, try and help with this fight. Oh damn, that's unlucky that Evelynn died. Shame I'm sitting on 0 kills here, but at least I'm getting a lot of gold from the assists, I guess. Gotta leave that wave where it is, it'll push back towards us. What do you mean our ADC doesn't want to win? I literally rotated as fast as I could. I don't know what she's complaining about. Unless she wanted me to give away the fact that we were invading them by like just abandoning the turret and going into their jungle, but you know, I'm just gonna go for the... Obviously, I would always go for the platings there. No ADC is ever not gonna go for the platings there. That would be a completely nonsensical move to invade before we even see Diana. Once I saw Diana, that's when I rotated. Wouldn't make any sense to do anything else. Well, anyway, now that Diana has exposed herself as being delusional, we're just gonna mute her. We know that very little productive things are gonna come out of her mouth, so let's just preserve our mental, not let her tilt us. Nah, actually, I shouldn't hit the minions here. I just want to slow push. Right now, I need to wait for Lulu to get into lane before I can really start like extending far into this lane. I don't want to potentially get cheesed, so just need to keep it as close to the turret as long as I can. Although now that I see that the enemy bot lane is rotated, it's a shame my ultimate got walled there. But now that they're rotating, I can actually just start shoving now that I know it's safe. I could obviously try and rotate, which Dan is probably mad at me that I'm not doing, but you know, it's far too late to try and rotate now, and I couldn't rotate before either, because I might, you know, we didn't have vision, I didn't know where they were, I don't want to face check into them. And once they showed on mid, or towards mid, you know, I'm not going to get there in time. So I just need to take advantage of the situation as best as I can, which means just pushing here. And it seems that I'm getting really lucky here, that they actually died on that roam. So I'm actually just going to get a lot here. That's already 3 solo platings, and I might be able to get the turret as well. So that's just a massive backfire for them. But the important thing to note is that even if they hadn't died there and they did get something for themselves, you know, I'm getting something back here, you know. This is a guaranteed play where I'm getting some guaranteed gold back against them. Fortunately, because they did die though, nobody's going to be able to stop me getting that turret, so that's a free turret for me, which is absolutely huge. Okay, that's a Diana. Pretty sure I'm good though. Nice. Even if she'd warded the bush, I think I live if she doesn't have Q there, so don't have to worry. Only way she could cancel my back is eating onto me, and if she wastes that without the Q, then I'm fine. I actually just realized I kind of messed up my build order here. I wanted Gale Force this game, not Kraken Slayer, because I feel the Gale Force will be really useful for keeping myself alive against the Diana and Yasuo especially. Also the Mordek, just, you know, just in general, it's going to be really good here. But I also started building longswords towards Phantom Dancer, which usually you would only actually want to build with Kraken Slayer. It's not the end of the world that I'm going to have to build Phantom Dancer here with Gale Force, but it's not the most efficient thing. Usually you'd want to do either Storm Razor or Fire Cannon. But we'll do Phantom Dancer this time. It may not be the most cost efficient purchase that I could make here, but at the very least it will still deal more DPS than Fire Cannon, that's for sure. Okay, I'm rotating over here, but actually I don't know what I can even do here. They can just ignore me. I mean, they're not gonna get the turret at least, though. Oh shit, she had ult. Ah, and I fucked up the Gale Force, my bad. So I can actually avoid the ult with the Gale Force. I need to Gale Force as soon as she dashes. I need her to be casting R mid-dash, and I'm already Gale Forcing away. If I do that, then I can actually avoid the DNR. I didn't actually think she would have R, though. That's my bad. They had literally just beaten my team in a mid lane fight, so I kind of assumed that was down. My bad. Oh my word, what is going on here? Wait, there's no way she escapes now, right? Oh my god. She actually lives? Goddamn. Well done. I'm sure Nami could have got her. I think she misplayed. Wow, and Nami dies. How fucked up is that? God damn. Anyway, yeah, we're just going bot here. In hindsight, maybe I could have actually arrived to that fight in time to actually do something. But that's a very hindsight, you know, 2020 thing. All I know is that the farm bot lane is guaranteed. Nobody else is farming bot. There was already somebody farming mid. So if I go mid, I'm not going to arrive to any farm. So we go for the guaranteed income move, which is go bot, then rotate back to mid, and see if there's anything I can do by that point. Unfortunately, no. And I have to path around here toward the Diana.
Wait, I'm thinking.
Can I actually see if we can maybe steal the Drake here? Nah, okay. I was hoping for an early smite and then my W would pick it up, but no such luck. Can't even steal a scuttle. Pathetic. Alright, I'm pretty safe from Yasuo here since I got the Lissandra. Otherwise I would be backing off there and just conceding pile. Just letting him push the wave in. Because Lissandra's backing down, I'm not going to have that safety from Lissandra. I would have to wait for them to push the wave in. So in the meantime, I'm just going to be farming Raptors. Pumping up my farm while I'm otherwise just not really having anything to do. However, yeah, now I have Lulu with me, so it's pretty safe. Either way, you can see it's just Yasuo alone. However, now I do have to wait for the wave to be pushed in. And there we go, free gold. Oh shit. Okay. Ah, come on. That could have been maybe a really good outplay if he didn't just flash on me. Oh well. Yeah, that's my bad. I needed to be in rockets there. I forgot about the massive threat that Diana ult is when she has Yasuo on the team. I already knew she'd already like wasted a lot of cooldowns on Lulu there, so I didn't think I was under immediate threat. But if she has enough to just jump onto me and knock me up, then, you know, it's just a guaranteed death. Again, though, I could have Gale Forced out there, I think. So, that's entirely my bad as well. Although I should have been positioned better, I definitely could have outplayed it still anyway.
Always ready to cry.
Lissandra's going mid here, even though she shouldn't, so I'm just gonna go for the bot lane wave instead. We adapt as best as we can to our team's decisions. Ideally, I want to be grouped mid when I'm farming, so I can be grouped with the team and I can actually be a part of fights while keeping my farm up as well. But if that's not gonna be a possibility, then I need to adapt by just getting side lane farm and then rotating over. So I don't want to push any more than this because, well, I mean, in theory they could try and collapse me. I doubt they will, but that's something I gotta watch out for. Oh my god. And I also want to rotate the mid. Man, she's really pissed about that jungle fight, isn't she? Okay, so Lissandra being here is really awkward. Ideally, I would like to farm some camps or something right now, but they're not up. Also, it's also far too late for me to be rotating to top lane. I want to stay mid here and keep pressuring. So it's one of those unfortunate situations where I do have to share farm with the mid laner. Fortunately, I think I got all of that except maybe one CS. So it's just costing Lissandra more than me. Oh, shit. I only used the Gale Force there to try and secure the kill for myself. Kind of a shame that I didn't get it. Oh well. Anyway, now that the Raptors are up, I'm going to go for that. So Lissandra can get some farm here. And I can also keep my farm up. It's only going to cost Evelyn some farm. But, you know, she's still got golems to go for. And, you know, she already stole a cannon from me, so this is pretty much putting us even. Nice one. Okay. I could already back for BF sword, but I think we should just keep pressuring here. Now that Nami's dead, and we can see Mordekai's are top. We have a numbers advantage on the middle of the map, in theory, so we want to use this. Yeah, should be a free turret here. So if I can go aggressive on the Caitlyn as well. Okay, then I messed up there. She should have been able to ult me. I don't think she thought she would need to, though. Okay, my bad. I didn't think Shetty. Okay, that's an awkward fight. That's my bad. Could have played that better for sure. Should have just trapped Diana. I just thought that I would be able to freely DPS her there. Fortunately, Evelyn doesn't seem to be a bad player. Just a delusional one. And a very selfish one. Speaking of selfish, I really need Sound not to farm this wave. He could have easily just gone top here instead. I can't go top here, because, I mean, just look at the wave state. This is, like, by the time I get there, that's going to be completely pushed onto the enemy side. There's just not an option for me to farm. He could have easily just left this mid wave, which was pushing towards us. And then I would have had some farms. So unfortunately, I just missed free farm there. For no reason, but oh well. Okay. Could have been better if I had the W, but that's fine. Can't really force her to not dodge it.
I don't even think once about blowing stuff up.
We can just camp here. See if maybe somebody decides to face check. Like this Yasuo. Oh. Shit, my bad. I thought she would just immediately ult. I guess she was waiting for him to walk into melee range and W him. But the risk with that is that I didn't check if he has Yellow Trinket, but if he has Yellow Trinket, you know, he just walks up and wards, and then he gets the wind wall before the Lissandra ult, and then we don't get to do anything. Shit, I thought we could secure that Drake. I'm in a bad spot here. Do a lot of damage here though. Okay, nice. That didn't turn out too bad at all. It's just a shame they got the Drake, but... Okay, this guy's just completely letting me stack on my lethal tempo for no reason. Okay, that was a pretty bad miss, my bad. That's not too bad. Got a lot of farm here, did a lot of damage. Gonna get even more farm here. They got the power over mid because they have more numbers, so I'm just gonna farm the Raptors in the meantime. Although I see Dana on the map, so I can actually just walk up here and just go a little bit aggressive onto Caitlyn. I don't want to walk into the EQ combo, but can do a little bit of damage. Okay, I could farm wolves, but it's just completely unnecessary at the moment. Unless I just want to aggravate Evelyn. Because I've already got enough gold for what I want anyway, which is pickaxe. And farming an extra camp before I recall. I'm not going to do anything at all, so... We're just going to go for the extra tempo and recall as fast as I can so I can be back on the map as fast as I can. And I can go for red here as well. Without costing me an extra mid-wave, which is what would have happened if I had farmed wolves. So really, if I had gone for wolves there, it wouldn't have actually really increased my farm in the long run. It just would have increased my farm immediately. But you know, unless... okay, nice. Unless I needed that gold for an item, you know, there's just no point in it. Alright, well, thankfully, at least it seems like she's not willing to run her stealth to tax my farm. Oh, this Killen is running it down. Okay, here we go. I got the range to be able to kite out the Dana here. Okay, nice. Okay, you see, now I Gale Forced out of the Dana ult. The moment I see her go for the Proto Bolt, I know what she's doing, so I'm just Gale Forcing out. And you can avoid the ultimate that way. Yeah, this was a really easy fight. Once I have my lethal tempo stacked, I'm pretty much untouchable. Nobody can touch me there. Like, I'm really low there, and I'm getting focused by Nami, but she doesn't have any cooldowns left, and I could just easily continue to pummel at her with the rockets. And she's just not going to be able to finish me off ever, and Diana and Caitlyn can't reach me. Enemy red is spawning, so we can just hang around a little bit for that. I'm going to place that pink in the brush there as well, so we know they don't have vision. We can also just potentially make a pick here. Alright, nice. I wasn't afraid to get hit by the Nami ult there, because Yasuo isn't around to follow it up. Oh shit, I didn't notice Dana though. Nice. Yeah, again, look, this lethal tempo just makes me completely untouchable. Okay, unless he flashes on me, but he doesn't have the damage to one-shot me, so it doesn't matter. Okay, hopefully I can actually get the red now. Or maybe we just want to go for... Yeah, we probably just want to go for the Baron here. I'm also sitting on a lot of gold, but... I think we just want to do Baron. Okay, gonna have to help here. The ultimate didn't hit her. Okay, nice. Could try and go for Baron now, but... I mean, neither team has Smite. But it would be a bit of a coin flip move here. I don't know if we should do this. I guess there's no harm in trying, though. But the thing is, we just straight up win at the moment, I think. We've pretty much outscaled. So a risk like this is not entirely necessary. Gonna drop the traps there, though, get some vision. Make sure they can't blast going in. However, Yasuo's just coming from the back anyway. Okay, just need to make sure I don't get hit by this. I don't want to give Yasuo a free ultimate. Okay, nice. Sweet. Okay, yeah. So one advantage to starting Baron, I guess, is that it does kind of force them to respond. And just base them into a bad fight, I guess. So now I'm pretty sure there's nothing they can do to contest anyway. Then I won't get her in time, and I don't know who else is even in position to contest, so... Yeah, just a free Baron for us there, even without Evelyn. Now I can just back, don't have to farm anything. I just want to get as much tempo as possible here, spend all my gold. Okay, so obviously we grab the Infinity Edge. Next up... there's a lot of options here. I'm actually not sure what the best option is. I was thinking maybe Storm Wizard, but Fire Cannon is really good scaling. Thing is, I don't know if I if Fire Cannon was the best choice, because I already do have a Zeal item, but at the same time, you know, it's I'm not gonna be the attack speed cap with rockets anyway, so. But I don't think I need a defensive item. I think so long as I play the fights properly, I'm just always gonna be perfectly fine here. Oh wow, I didn't think I should go for that. Yeah, fuck it, go for it, but that's fine. She didn't have the damage to kill. She already wasted her cooldowns onto wolves.
I really need a new gun.
Nice, just farming close. He's gonna switch the minigun here while I DPS him. Back to switching to rockets when I want to kite the Nami. And that should be game. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future, guys. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Later, gamers.